Okay guys, day 2 of a 7-day stretch. We started with the ankles. Today we're going to move to another unusual or forgotten about series of stretches, and it's for the wrists. So if you get pain when you do press-ups, or you just generally get pain when you're on a mouse and work, or opening jars or whatever, this is really useful. So good, again, it's good for performance, but it's also good for everyday life. So I'm just going to run through the initial ones that we did. So we did either clockwise or anti-clockwise circles for the ankles. We did 30 of those, 30 the opposite way. We pointed our toes and brought them in. We did the opposite way, 30 of each of those. And then we opened the angle, if you recall, on the ankles, and set for several minutes, opening up the ankle. Again, you can stop the video if you need to go through these. And then we did our ballistic stretches, which meant moved our ankle to the end range of movement. So the heel slightly came off the floor, and we just rocked back and forward gently so that this lengthened and mobilized the ankle. Okay, strange one. So for our wrists, first of all, we're going to do what probably will feel quite uncomfortable to begin with. I'm going to flip my hands over and move on to the palms up, basically. The top of my hand is on the floor, as you can see. And I'm going to just gently, this is very, very uncomfortable when you first start, gently go to the end range of movement and hold it. And I would just very, very gently just suss it out for a little bit. And then I'm just going to sit about here for myself and just hold that. So it's palms facing towards me. You shouldn't be out to the side like this or anything. Palms facing back towards me, wrist flat on the floor, and I'm going to just rock back and gently. That feels quite nice. Okay, so I would do that for anything from sort of 30 seconds, 1 minute, up to 2 minutes, depending on how you feel. Okay, so I'm going to gently come out of those. It's tough. I'm going to go the opposite now. So I'm going to go palms facing downwards. It's important, guys, that I internally rotate my shoulders on this. So that means that elbows are pointed forward. I'll show you from the side, perhaps. So at the moment, my elbow's pointed back here. I'm going to rotate it round, so it's pointed almost this way. Just remember that. And I'm going to rock forward and come back out. Again, going to the end range of movement. And that feels quite nice eventually when our body sort of gets used to it and we find out where that end range of movement is. So I would try about 30 of those, I suppose, or you could time it for 1 minute to 2 minutes. Okay, third one is a similar one, but we're just going to rotate our hands out very, very slightly, rotate our elbows forward and do exactly the same thing. Just really find that end range of movement. Try to let the heel of the hand come off the floor and try 30 of those. Okay, so once we do that, I would just do circles with our wrists. Oops. Circles with our wrists. Clockwise or anti-clockwise, of course, you can choose. And then I'm going to go the opposite way. And I would do about 30 up to 50 of those if you wish. And again, this can be done in work or anywhere that you wish. And then to finish, just a big stretch. Stretch the fingers. I'd hold that for about 30 seconds. Give it a little shake. What we can also do is palms facing each other. We can rock up towards our biceps and bending my arm. Try and keep my arm straight. Excuse me, they're wrong there. So we're going parallel and we're going to our biceps. And I would do about 30 to 50 of those. And alternatively, to finish, I would go down the way. 30 to 50 of those. So guys, that's the ankles, wrists, and with practice, that's going to feel better than you think. Give it a go. Hope it helps.